While I get my girl up in here so we can chit chat.
Hey, hey.
Ah, yes, honey.
What's up?
Melody, is your hair purple?
No, it's actually like red.
Oh, honey, you are giving it to the girls.
Yeah, this is kind of the color I wore for the spa scene, but this one is a bang.
Oh, you mean the spa scene where you were a horse and you left the scene of the crime?
Yes. I removed myself from the scene of the crime, honey. It was a lot going on. I was like, oh no. Certain things for me, I like to relax. I expect it to be calm, whether that's a therapy session or, going to the spa. And when those things aren't that way, I just can't get with it. I have to dip on out.
Well, look, honey, you dipped and, honey, they sipped. So we're going to talk about that in addition to some other things. I have to say, honey, the bang is banging, Melody Cherie.
You like the bang?
You don't do bangs.
I don't. No, I just started doing them maybe in the last 3 weeks.
Mel, can I say something? And I hope I'm not being too impersonal. You are strikingly beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You are a beautiful woman.
Thank you. Well, I really appreciate that. And I know you keep it 100, so if it wasn't so, you wouldn't say it. But you know what, Carlos? I feel like what's within is what radiates on the outside. You know what I'm
Lord.
saying? And I definitely have worked hard to maintain a certain level of peace and to have a certain level of happiness, So that's why you get this melody.
Let me tell you something. I am a millimeter myself. Just so y'all know, and Melody, we'll address this later when we make our announcement.
Yes.
I hope y'all realize I am the president and the CEO of the Millimeters.
That's what you said.
Melody!
That is what you said. We'll determine that, by the end of January 21st. But that's what you said. For sure.
Melody, always remember, Melody, I met you first.
Now, that is true. That is true. You met me, and you know what? Since you brought that up, I want to say, Carlos, listen, I appreciate you. I am thankful for you, giving me this opportunity. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we met years and years ago at an airport in Atlanta, right? And it's been history from there, So you believed in the vision. You took the chance. You said, hey, I want to work on this show. I'm going to get this show picked up. Give me a chance to do it, and here we are.
No, here we are, and who you are, you're here, and the announcement that we have to make is Reality with the King, my podcast. I'm going on tour. I am going on the road, okay? Beyonce, watch out, because Carlos King is taking his podcast on the road, where each city on my road tour that I'm filming, I am going to make a pit stop. And obviously, thank you to Melody SHARI RODGERS for this amazing opportunity, because she was right. I met her and her ex-husband at the airport. And you all know this story, and we'll dive into it more. But when I met Melody, I said,
yeah, you did. You did. You did.
Honey, I was mesmerized, and I said, oh, honey, you ain't going nowhere but to the kingdom. And my thank you to you, Melody, and my thankfulness to the Love and Marriage Huntsville fans for making Love and Marriage Huntsville the #1 show on the Oprah Winfrey Network. So my first stop on my tour, I have to come to Huntsville, obviously, to show my love and respect to the city of Huntsville, Alabama, who holds a very special place in my heart. And my first guest on my tour is none other than Melody SHARI RODGERS.
Listen, let me tell you. First of all, when you said I'm going to be your first guest, able to get tickets and come and sit in. So today, you know I gotta keep it 100. So today, when you were like, yeah, the tickets are on sale as of today, I was like, I'm thinking, wait a minute, tickets? So you know me, I went over to the little link first. And I said, wait a minute, Stand Up Live. Now I know what Stand Up Live is in Huntsville. I said, oh, so this is what we doing. Okay. Okay, this is what it is. Okay.
Yes, no. If I'm going to have Melody SHARI RODGERS as my first guest, I have to do it big and make it momentous, okay? And this momentous occasion is me celebrating you and all of the wonderful things you have done, not only for the kingdom, but for OWN and for the Huntsville community. And yeah, girl, they're going to buy some tickets, and I'm going to buy you something too, child, and we'll talk about the business later, child, okay? Because I...
Okay, all right, because you know I stand on business. You know that. You know that.
Listen, wait, did you think I was doing a Marcel and like selling tickets and you ain't getting no profits of it?
Yeah.
Ah!
Don't worry. Oh, don't worry. I was going to get you about it after the live tonight because I was like, oh, he's selling tickets. Oh, bet. Bet. But listen.
Y'all are seeing the real.
Listen, I'm just saying, you know, I don't play by my coins. They don't call me money making mail for nothing, okay? They don't call
Make
me
your money, Melody SHARI RODGERS, baby, yes. But no, Melody, we are going to be covering some things, financials too, so don't you worry, honey.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell y'all.
What did I...
Oh, go ahead.
Ask me, what did I say? I said, hey, put it all out on the table, whatever you want to ask. Let's go.
Oh, so let's talk about that. So the beauty of this is obviously, I love the fact that you guys are getting the real, because me and Melody don't pre-produce our conversation. Melody brought this up on the live, and I love that, because that's what you guys are going to get on this tour stop. You're going to get me and Melody being raw, unfiltered, and real, who we are behind the scenes, low-key. We'll give y'all a taste of that. But also, she said to me, like, you can ask me anything you want, Carlos.
Sure did. Oh, look at you. I know. Come on. I know, baby. I know, sugar.
Ah!
I know, baby. I know. Whatever you want to ask, I got you. I want this conversation to be different. You know, I want you to feel, I don't want you to tiptoe around me or feel like you have to, you know, go easy on me. I want you to, and that's why I said, hey, everything's on the table, whatever you want to ask.
Oh, no, absolutely. And the thing is this, anybody who I'm inviting to sit alongside with me as I go on this tour, I know who I want to talk to, because I know who will give me the real. I know who's going to give the real to the audience, because they're going to be there. And I also know I want to have fun. I want to have a good time, because for some reason, Melody, a lot of people really want you and I to have beef. And I do not know where that comes from. It's the strangest thing to me. Me and Melody never, ever got to an argument. Nope. I've known her for almost 10 years. We've never argued. And tell me if I'm lying. We've never had an argument. We talk all the time. Whenever there's an issue, she calls me, which is rare. Just so y'all know, Melody does not blow my phone up like, I'm going to call Carlos. Like, let's be clear. I speak to Melody when we're shooting 2 times the whole season. She does not, because she stands on business and she does what she needs to do and she keeps it moving. But I love the fact that we're going to be able to showcase that, because people think we have issues. People think there's beef. I'm vegan, so I don't do beef anyway, but I want to honor you as the first guest kicking off this tour, and this is my very special big way of saying thank you.
Oh, I am so honored and humble. Oh my gosh. Let me not cry. Listen, seriously, even when you asked opportunity to present your award for Sheen Magazine.
Yeah.
You know, and congratulations, the Icon Award that you received for all of the amazing things that you're doing. You know, I was honored because you could have chosen, you know, plenty of people. You know, plenty of people. We all see through your podcast that you know plenty of people. Let's not sleep on Carlos King, okay? King for a reason. And so I was just honored then. I'm honored now. Looking forward to being the first stop. I think Carlos, and I'm sure we will talk about this some. First of all, wait, are you gonna pass the mic around? Wait, hold on. I got a few questions. Is security gonna be there? Because I'll bring my own security with me. But I know you.
Oh no! Listen, first of all, Melody, let's talk about it, Mel. Because I stand on business. I'm providing security for you. Okay. Melody, do you have a rider? Because you know how like some celebrities like only yellow M&M peanuts, they only want alkaline water. Yes. Do you have a rider?
Yes. So on my rider, on my rider, I like a Coke, Reese's Pieces, not the cups. I would like Reese's Pieces, and then I also like salad with grilled chicken. Very simple. Stand up live has food usually, so we can. Absolutely.
Okay. So, send me your rider. Send me the info because I already know you have a security guard that you work with regularly. So send me their information, Melody. Okay, send me everything because I'm gonna make. Do you need a limousine? A G-Wagon? What do you need, Melody?
Oh, well, no, you know, I'll have somebody drive me. I'll be fine on that. Just make sure that security is there. Make sure security is there. And then I need to know if, people going to be able to ask questions from the audience.
Well, that depends. You know, this is the first tour stop. So you and I are going to be so engrossed in each other that we'll see if there's any opportunities to pass the microphone. And it's looking like this podcast live that we're doing, Melody, SHARI Rodgers, is going to be filmed by the Love and Marriage Huntsville cameras.
What? So you're getting a double whammy. So you money making hell, baby.
Yes, exactly. So everybody needs to buy tickets. The tickets are in my bio. Okay, it's Stand Up Live, the venue in Huntsville. The link is also pinned in the comment right there. But no, Melody, this is. We'll see what happens. Melody, and I also.
I'm open for it. If you want to do it, when I tell you, let's get real, raw, transparent, straight to it. Like I'm ready for it.
What has brought on this spirit of you like Carlos? Ask me anything. Let's go. Unfiltered baby. I'm ready. What has brought that on to you?
I've always had this spirit. If you go back to, you should have kept your penis in the household,
yes.
Right? So, let's remember. I've always had the spirit, like keeping it 100, right? Where I sat in that confessional and know my ex at the time, you know, was lying, talking about he don't cheat, and I was like, a smirk. I've always had that, keeping it 100.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure, honestly, that you, as the person who will be interviewing me, because it's, you know, because we do also have this other relationship with each other, you know, and we built this friendship now. I don't want you to feel, I'm trying to make you and make sure you know, don't feel uncomfortable with asking me anything. So this is for you. I'm going to keep being me. This is for you. This disclaimer is for you.
Okay. Because, you know, listen, the reason why my podcast has been a tremendous hit, thank you, Raindrops. I love you.
How many millions? Hold on, wait a minute. You ain't gonna skip past this. I'm sorry. No, we're gonna go and give you your flowers. How many millions
may not be over 5 million, and yes, but look.
It's a short amount of time, y'all, by the way.
In like less than 2 years, because God is good all the time God is good, and he gets all the glory.
Yeah.
So no, everyone knows that Carlos asks the questions that the people want to know, and I'm here to do my job for the people.
Okay.
Which is why I'm making sure that the Love and Marriage Huntsville cameras are going to be there to film it, because I already know whatever you and I talk about is going to play on the show, because it seems to happen a lot, Melody.
That whatever we talk about seems to play itself out on the show. Listen, let me tell you, Love and Marriage Huntsville, let me just keep it 100. It is kind of like that unpredictable. You just never know what you're going to get, and you never know what's going to happen. And that is why I think there are some people who hate to love this show.
Yes.
You know, they hate to love it because you can't leave it. It's kind of like you just never know how it's going to turn, how it's going to spin, what's going to happen, what's coming. Super unpredictable. One of the most unpredictable reality TV shows I've ever seen.
No, and listen, as the king of reality, what I will say, and you're going to laugh about this. I was just speaking to the team today. We had a meeting about what's happening this season. And I said to my team, first of all, the meeting was for over an hour. And I said to them, one thing about Love and Marriage Huntsville, you never know what you're going to get.
That's
you
right.
never know what you're going to get. It really is the realest reality show in the world, because you guys weren't put together by casting director, right? There's rich history there, and there's always something fresh. And one thing I will say, and I know you will agree with me when it comes to this, baby, we are going into this next season
Hype and hot, yes.
breaking some records, baby. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
I can already tell you, based on like the stuff I'm seeing and what's going on, I'm really looking forward to this season.
And
I can't wait.
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the new season and filming it. I feel like last season, I think we went through some seasons where it kind of started to feel heavy, and you and I have talked about this, right? It started to feel heavy. And I think this last season, people started to feel it lighten up some. And I think they felt it, like, oh, wait, this is a little light.
Melody, breaking news. People are saying the tickets are sold out.
I know, you lying. Melody! Oh, no. Hey, I wanted to do some giveaways. No.
Hey.
That means we need a bigger building.
Wait, no, time out. It just went on sale at 11 o'clock. Wait, Carlos, tickets are sold out? Melody!
Wait! They are sold out. Lord.
Oh my God! Melody, we are sold out! We are sold out!
Let me get up and shout. Woo! Ava ain't fair. Come on now.
Don't play with the raindrops and the millimeters. I'm trying to tell y'all. And listen, Melody, I'm not gonna cry. Melody.
Your first show on tour is sold out in hours.
Melody, it just went on. I'm not gonna cry. Melody, it just went on sale at 11 o'clock Eastern. How we sold out in less than 12 hours.
Don't cry, Carlos. Come here, bring it in, baby. Come on, sugar.
Well, don't let me kiss you, because they may say me and you dating. Child. I don't know, child.
It was that picture with you behind me with that black dress.
Looking like a prom.
It looked like prom.
Melody, was that not a prom?
It was. And I didn't go to my prom, so, that moment with Carlos.
Oh my God, I just have an idea.
What?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not gonna tell you. This is okay, Huntsville. Because you showed up and you showed the F out. We are coming to give the city of Huntsville its flowers. We are coming to give Melody her flowers. I can't even talk, Melody. I'm so overwhelmed by the outpour of love that our fans have of this show. You know, the raindrops and the millimeters. You know, I call them the melodrops, honey, because I want the raindrops and the millimeters to merge because we all family, honey. But all jokes aside, I'm getting choked up because I was not expecting this. Like, I literally am gagging that the audience is telling us it's being sold out because it goes to show you the amount of love that people, like you said, they have for this show, they have for you, they have for me, and this just means the world to me, and I'm honored again. And I want to say this. I'm going to repeat this on stage, but I want to say this, and I'm not going to cry now. I want to say that you and your ex could have gone to anybody else to have a meeting with, right? You guys could have met with anybody. And that's not lost on me. It's not lost on me that you guys chose to go to a Black person in this business and say, hey, we want to do something. And I will forever be grateful for that opportunity that was presented to me. And I could not have thought of a more special person than to start this tour within you. And listen, me and you talk all the time, and me and you laugh about like Carlos. They end up in the comments, bitch. What you like? We laugh at it because me and Melody, we do have a special bond that we just don't talk about, and that's fine. But I just want to, I can't say thank you enough. And I hope that this shows, I hope this displays how much you mean to me. And I'm happy that you are a part of my life.
Oh, Carlos. You can go on and ask me to marry you, baby. I see the ring because it seemed like that's what we headed. Now, where's the ring? Because that's what it about sounded like was coming next.
Wait, am I on bended knee? Yes. I may not have a ring, but I got a Rolex. So I'm getting on bended knee with the Rolex. Melody, SHARI Rodgers, will you marry into the kingdom? Rolex time. You got yes. Yes, I will. Okay, yes, I will. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Look. But I appreciate you so much. Yeah. So much. And I'm thankful, Carlos. Because like I said, you could have chosen anyone else to make your first stop with. And, I'm sure we'll talk about this a little bit, but just to see where we have been, where we are now, I think it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm looking forward to it. January 1st. If you ain't get your ticket, we sorry. Hey, Mama, did you get a ticket? I know. Mama, did you get a ticket? I know. Did your mama get a ticket? Lord. Mel, I'm not lying when I say I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this. Miss Van, I'm going to listen, Miss Van. We're gonna find you a seat, child. I will so don't you worry, Miss Van. We got you, Mama. You know I love you, Miss Van. You are gonna have a seat. I was not expecting this to be sold out in only 8 hours. This is insane, and I really need to process this. But, Miss Vance in the chat, she said, your mama said Roger that.
Right, Roger that. That's right. Okay, mama. So you in there. Carlos said that you in there. We gonna get you
Yes.
Slide you in.
Yes, you are in there. And listen, more announcements to come. What you guys are seeing is exactly what Mel and I are going to give you on January 21st. I mean, the tickets are sold out. I'll figure out some way to make it up to you. I didn't know. But we'll figure it out. And Melody, thank you for taking time out tonight, because I saw your Santa video and you have some beautiful golden chocolate man whose lips you were touching. And I have a lot of questions for you, but I think me and the millimeters and maybe a few exes want to know. Hey, Carlos messy ass is back, bitch. That's your man?
That is not my man.
Do you have a man?
Come and find out, honey, at the podcast. Watch the next season of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Okay, guys, you have to be there. So wait, listen. I'm hearing the tickets are sold out. If they're not, go on the website. It's huntsville.standuplive.com. The website to get the tickets is huntsville.standuplive.com. Melody, I will see you on Sunday, January 21st, for the time of your life.
I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. You already know that. So y'all come through. Raindrops, millimeters, everybody. Come on through, baby, because we here for a time. And y'all already see Carlos going to be ready with the good questions, the positive questions, and the message.
Yeah. So make it happen, Captain. I love you, Mel, and I'll see you on the other side, boo.
All right, love you.
Love you, baby girl.